Bro, what? She look... Ma'am, are you okay? Come here, let's talk about it. What's wrong?
My husband literally just left me because he said it's not wet enough.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, man. If your girl doesn't get wet, look, just be honest with her, bro. Just be honest with you, because they're gonna be honest with you. If you can't stand up and stand at attention and serve them and serve the flag, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, look, don't be afraid to tell your girl that, though. Like, don't. That's a common thing as you get older, and I think they're appreciated.
And some of y'all be freaky as hell for them bombs. Like, you waking this nigga up to head at 3 in the morning. You cooking, cleaning, you shutting the fuck up for the first time. He playing video games in your house and shit every day. No job, bringing no money in. But the niggas who be having jobs and actually like providing and doing it for you, he ain't doing enough. You complaining to your homegirl about this nigga. But the nigga who ain't on shit get all that. Let me just mind my business.
Emotional, damn it!
No lie, I've seen it happen several times. Now, I've seen it happen in other relationships where girls that have this I'm gonna fix him up complex, they got this condition. I don't know why they feel like they can fix a dude, and meanwhile, all they do is play video games, chill, take all the money, you take the income tax check, buy them shoes, video games, all kind of stuff. Meanwhile, the guy who is working, he ain't doing enough. Y'all heard what she said. Those guys ain't doing enough. Come on now, make it make sense.
Y'all don't appreciate lingerie. You must be talking to other women, because the call coming from inside the house. Y'all lost the appreciation first, because all of a sudden, I can find shorty like this in Target, dressed just like this. The beauty, maybe not so much, but the fit, definitely still appreciate lingerie from the right woman. Now, I mean, I'm not saying it will stay on long, but it's appreciated. Where I'm like, God damn, you fine as heck. God took his time. But like, if I could just go on my explore page or click your Instagram and see you as like, well, I mean, there's nothing left up to the imagination anymore. What's lingerie gonna do for me? Other than I'm just gonna be, oh, well, you got a little bit too much on right now. I mean, get to your usual fit. And that's not even counting half y'all that have a link in your bio. Yeah, hello, online. I don't care what affiliation it is. Oh, well, that's OF 2.0. If you are talking, quote unquote, to men across the internet, and the reason they are paying you is to get exclusive pictures, exclusive feet pics, or to talk to you a little bit sexier, man. Now, you should be proud of that, but don't try to act like you're not appreciating me. So, you're selling your body online. So, I mean, what you want me to do? I mean, if anything, I'm just gonna be like, all right, how much it costs for the pussy? Beat around the bush, all that. Let me know. Get to the bag, but you also have to understand the majority of these men that are buying and spending their hard-earned money on these pictures. Oh yeah, they are the worst of the worst on the earth, and they can start stalking you. They could try to kill you. Why? Because they don't actually have woman experience in person, all through the internet. Now, if you scamming and you like, oh, I don't do none of that shit. I'm just trying to get a bunch of. Hey, I respect it, but at the same time, be like, you know, I'm still lingerie. It's like
Oh Lord, again, again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit.
Bro, it's hard to appreciate lingerie when you can get free lingerie pictures on their social media. Just saying.
I just hopped out the shower. I turned around and looked in the mirror. My shit sit up like 2 bunk beds. My shit sitting up like 2 bunk beds. Can't tell me nothing.
We live in a world today that you have to go in and make clips about how jiggly your cakes are, how loose your yams are, how you know what I'm saying, how much bounce you got, just to prove that you ain't got a fake one. That's the reality we in. That's the society we live in. That is crazy work. Man, look, good for you. They real. But that's crazy that y'all have to do that.
I'm gonna break my fucking legs.
Go down. Hold on.
You're like, calm down. It's not gonna
Hurry
fall
up.
down.
Hurry up. Look. Keep calm down.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You know, people make fun of dudes jumping and climbing into windows, man. Women can get it too, though. Women be jumping out of windows, into windows, cars, bro, doing all kind of stuff for the pipe.
Excuse me, Papa Reese.
Husband.
She a wife.
She a wife.
She a wife.
Mr. Reese Cup.
She a wife.
She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. We got your wife home.
We got your wife home. Before midnight.
Before midnight. Before midnight.
Before midnight. Before midnight.
She's a wife.
A wife.
A wife.
A wife. A wife. Wife. We
She's
like your
your
wife.
wife.
Wife. Your wife.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
She got my down payment on her finger. She got my down payment for a house on her finger.
She's gonna kill us. She a wife. She a Reese Cup. She a wife.
Dog, if you ever have a girl and her friend circle is like this, you gotta keep her, bro. You gotta keep her, man. This is nothing but love, respect. Look, first night as a wife, and the homegirls made she was back in the house before midnight, man. Y'all know she the one. She holding it down for you. Even the homegirls looking out for her. They want her to stay married and be married and happily married.
I used to hate getting head, okay? But let me just fucking tell you about this experience I had. This guy rubbed his entire face. I'm not exaggerating. Rubbed his entire face all over it. Came up for air looking like this. Hold on. He was like, do you want me to keep going? And before I even had a chance to answer the question, he was already back in there rubbing it with his fucking eyeballs, bro. Like, what the
Bro, if his face was covered in white whipping cream, bro, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a rash around his mouth the next day. Yeah, bro. Good luck with that, dog.
Bitch perfect, she ain't deceived, but still I just I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial, how you wanna go back. I don't backtrack, man, fuck that, I don't miss nobody.
I'll be honest with you, she was cutting up. But I'm not talking about cutting up with them clippers, man. She was cutting up in them shorts, boy. I can see why dude was at her. Dudes was in her chair, bro. Her chair's probably stayed full at this point. Probably stayed full. Look, fellas, bro. Like, is this getting to be a common thing where girls with skimpy clothes or just cutting men's hair, bro? If you're going to pay $60, $70 for a cut, you might as well just enjoy the show while you do it, right? I'm just saying, nonetheless, I'm starting to see more and more female barbers with this technique. And I ain't talking about technique with the clippers. I'm talking about the technique with the clothes and the yams all about, man. They sitting on your lap, giving you a mustache lining and everything, bro. Your girl mad. Why you gotta keep, why you getting 3 haircuts a week? Well, you see why. You see why.
Men are the prize. Now, this is probably going to be the most pick-me shit I've ever said in my life. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know that men are the prize. Men are the prize. Now, when I'm talking about men, I'm speaking about black men in the United States. Let's do some math. The real math, not that girl shit y'all be doing. Black women make up 7% of the U.S. population. Black men make up 6.5% of the population. You see how that's already less? All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Out of that 6.5% of men, 2.8% of those men are incarcerated. So that leaves you roughly, 3.7% of men to choose from. Oh, but wait, some of those men suck dick. So you have about 18% of those men. So what does that leave you with? 3.52% to your 6.98% women. Supply and demand, bitch. You are not the fucking prize. The men are the prize. Because it's less of them and more of us. The shit is fucking simple.
That was easy.
Man, when they say girl math, she actually did real math, bro. Girl math, real math. Look, I'm going to tell you something. You know why New Orleans has some of the highest single woman percentages, bro? And I'm going to be honest with you, because a lot of dudes are incarcerated, bro. A lot of dudes are incarcerated, man. So, look, with that being said, you kind of sit there and think, man, the numbers ain't good for you, man. That's why they up here side piecing. That's why they do all these side relationships. They don't care, and they be happy with it. All right, baby daddy in jail for the next 18 years, bro. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Oh my God, it's like heaven. These are some beautiful studs, man. Y'all are some beautiful ladies, man. I am a ladies, man.
Why do we keep? I'm on shit. Why did it not open up?
Daddy, chill.
Man, you know what's crazy, man? The studs was loving that. The studs was loving that attention. Look, all the real girl emotions started coming out on the face. All the real girl, all the femininity came out, all the smile. They were like, oh shit, he really coming at us like, oh, what? Stud Appreciation Week.
So there's a woman here on TikTok that basically her husband passed away. So shortly after, women started posting their condolences, saying how sad they were, how much they miss him, with receipts of them together. Obviously, he was having multiple relationships with multiple women. The wife went on ahead and canceled the funeral and scheduled a cremation. I guess she figured, you embarrassed me enough in life, you're not about to embarrass me in death, and basically snatched the closure from the side chicks. And, welp.
Hey, look, my boy lived the best life he can possibly live. He probably not even worried about funeral. He can't take the funeral with him. He can't. All right, homie just had a good old time. Multiple women coming out of woodworks. My boy was busy, crazy work. Now, we've seen a lot of stuff happen at funerals, man. We've seen a girl lose her husband and the pastor giving the service ceremony propose to the widow. We've seen moms do crazy dances at these funerals. We've seen a lot of stuff. But this doesn't surprise me at all.
Dating a man at your job is never a good idea because the last time I did that, I beat him up in the parking lot at the job. So.
Yeah, bro. I mean, look, dating a man at the job wasn't a good idea. I would more so say you dating that man at the job was a bad idea because you put them paws on him. You the one though. You got the problem.
So I think that a lot of women be thinking that they be doing men favors, right? So have you ever heard a woman say, oh yeah, girl, I just settled for him. He wasn't even my type. Let me tell you something about men. Men don't want y'all favors, right? And the worst thing that you can do to a man that they just really don't like is sit up there and act like you settled for this man. Because a man coming in your life and making your life better by helping to pay bills, by being there for you emotionally, by supporting you, all these things that you expect a man to do, he's also adding value to your life. So how dare you say that, oh, I just settled for him? No, leave him alone. Let him find a woman that will value him, and then you go be with somebody else that may be settling for you. Let's talk about it. I need y'all to get yourselves together.
Let me go back and just touch on the first part of what she said. Look, man, men don't care about y'all doing us a favor and settle. Like that's something that we're going to take. If you ever tell a man that, fellas, y'all can agree. If y'all ever heard a woman say, hey, look, man, I was settling with you. All right. You're the best option. Man, at this point, you can leave. You trying to tell me I was the best option? You had other options before me. I was the worst of the worst. That don't make us feel good at all. You can take that concept, that mind thought, and you can leave. Go. Like, just go. Like, we don't care about any of that. Like, for real. So, yeah, I definitely want to say that first point was very strong.
I was dating this guy for 2 years. My whole plan was that by our 2-year anniversary, we'd move in together. Everything was going smooth at first. We met in college. I was a freshman. He was a senior. And when we graduated, he moved back to Alabama and I stayed in Georgia. At first, no issues. He was sweet, planned dates, came around my family. He even helped my sister out one time when she got stuck somewhere. And that's just the kind of guy I thought he was. After about a year and a half, He tells me that he lost his job. I'm living at home with my parents and saving money, so I figure I can help him out. At first, I cover a bill or two. Next thing I know, I'm paying his whole $900 rent every month.
Oh no.
And I justified it like, this is my man, we're building a future, it's temporary. I recently brought up to him, since I'm paying his rent, we might as well move in together because we've been together for 2 years and I think it's time for us to take the next step in our relationship. He became really weird when I mentioned this and shut down and got really quiet, which I thought was weird because all the other times where he brought up moving in together, he acted all excited about it. But now when I bring it up, he's acting distant and dismissive. He even said that it was rude for me to throw in his face that I'm helping him out with his rent in a time of need.
No.
And that wasn't my intention at all. All I'm trying to do is make it financially feasible for the both of us. If I'm paying and I want to live with you, we might as well live together anyway. Even though there's nothing really going on in Alabama, it's my hope that he would move to Georgia and we could get a place there. I could still pay the $900 and maybe he could pay the difference if we get a place. I was really bothered by how off-put he was by this, so that I told my sister about it. So me and my sister are best friends. I spoke to her, I told her everything, and she seemed to take his side, which I thought was really weird. I thought it was strange because ever since he helped her out, the two of them have had a really great relationship, which I love because family is everything to me.
Yep.
But she started defending him in a way that I thought was really suspicious. A little background on my sister. She just turned 19 and moved in with a boyfriend that none of us ever met, only after 6 months of dating him. She stopped sharing her location with me. She started pulling away, and we all thought that she was just doing her own thing. She started acting different since dating this guy, which was weird, but also not suspicious, until she started acting funny about my man. Anytime I'd vent to her about us not living together, she defended him like it was her job. She even knew things about our convos that I never told her.
Huge red flag.
So after this conversation, I was like, okay, I'm gonna press her. So I press her. She admits, yeah, sometimes he calls me when y'all fight. Number one, me and him barely fight. Number two, what grown man needs advice from a teenager? When I asked him about it, his story didn't even match hers. He said that she calls him for relationship advice on her new man. Okay, now, so somebody is lying, and what the fuck for?
I said this plenty times before. Sometimes it's the people closest to you. Sometimes it's the people closest to you. That's why you got to put your relationships on pause. You can't just automatically introduce yourself to your girl, to your dudes all the time, man. And girls, man, girls want dudes more than anything. You get what I'm saying? If your girl is introducing you and you the best thing that ever happened to her, dog, you taking care of the bills, you doing everything you're supposed to do. She over there telling them the sex good, everything. You don't think that they're gonna want some of that? You don't think they're gonna get jealous, especially if they just living a bad life, they single? They're gonna want to experience that, and sometimes it's the family members that you gotta look out for.